You know the drill. You buy a coffee, your phone buzzes. You finish a support chat, and an email pops up. You check out of a hotel, and there it is again. That familiar question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did we do? It feels like every company on the planet is obsessed with our feedback. But why? What are they really doing with that number you give them?
So why the obsession? Well, it all boils down to one kind of shocking statistic. According to research, it costs a company anywhere from 5 to 25 times more to get a new customer than it does to just keep an existing one. Think about that for a second. Suddenly, making sure you're happy isn't just nice service, is it? Nope, it's their single most important economic goal.
But here's the real challenge for them. They can't just guess if you're satisfied. I mean, they could, but that's a terrible business plan. They need a reliable way to measure your experience, to turn a feeling, your feeling, into a hard number. How do they actually know if all their efforts are making any difference at all? The answer is they measure. They use a systematic process to listen to all that feedback and translate it into data they can actually use. And this right here is the world of customer metrics.
So what exactly are these things? Simply put, customer metrics are those numbers, like your 1 to 10 score, that take all of our messy, individual opinions and condense them into clean, actionable data. They're the tools companies use to turn feelings into figures.
And this is where it gets really interesting. These aren't just scores for a report card. They're treated as a window into our minds. They help a company quantify our ideas, our attitudes, and what we intend to do next. Like buy again, or tell all our friends to stay away. It's all about turning perception into a data point they can track. But of course, there isn't just one magic number to do all this. The best way to think about it is like a toolkit, where each tool is designed to measure a very specific piece of your experience with a company.
And here's what that toolkit often looks like. You've got a few key players, but the big ones you'll see over and over are CSAT, NPS, and one we're really going to focus on today, CES, the Customer Effort Score. Each one is built to answer a totally different kind of question.
Let's break down the top 3, right? First, you have the Customer Satisfaction Score, or CSAT. That one's pretty straightforward. How satisfied are you? Then there's the Net Promoter Score, or NPS, which is all about loyalty. How likely are you to recommend us to a friend? But then there's the Customer Effort Score, CES, and it asks something much more specific, and honestly, way more practical. How easy was it to get your problem solved?
Okay, let's zoom in on that last one, the Customer Effort Score, because it shines a light on this hugely powerful driver of customer loyalty that honestly often gets overlooked, and that driver is friction.
See, CES is laser-focused on one single thing. How much work did you have to do to solve a problem? It's not asking if you love the brand or if the sun shines out of their logo. It's asking, hey, when something went wrong, how much of a pain was it for you to get it fixed?
And the process itself is incredibly simple. You have an issue, right? Maybe you make a support call. Then, almost immediately after, the company pings you to rate the effort on a simple scale. That feedback then goes directly to teams whose entire job is to hunt down those high-effort spots and just get rid of them for the next person.
So, the whole philosophy behind CES is this. When it comes to customer service, loyalty isn't won by dazzling you with bells and whistles. It's won by respecting your time and your energy. It turns out that customers are way more likely to punish a company for a difficult experience than they are to reward them for an amazing one. So just making things easy becomes priority number 1.
Okay, so let's zoom back out. Whether a company is measuring your satisfaction, your loyalty, or how much effort you put in, what's the ultimate goal? What are they really trying to achieve with all these numbers?
It all really boils down to a few key things. First, they need to get a baseline, a gauge to see where customer happiness is right now. From there, the goal is obvious. Make that number go up, which helps build stronger relationships over time. And just as importantly, these metrics act like a magnifying glass, helping businesses spot both what they're doing right and, maybe more critically, where they're failing.
So the next time your phone pings you with that 1 to 10 scale, you'll know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. They're not just asking if you're happy. They're asking, are you going to be our champion? Or maybe more importantly, did we make this easy for you? Did we respect your time? It makes you wonder, what story are we really telling them with that one little number?